Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. How does taps go? Good morning. A microphone. Looks like I need to fix my microphone. A microphone. Let me take a look. Let me clear my throat. Whop. A microphone. Chick, chick. All right. I gotta find this. Is that it? I don't know what changed that. A microphone. Yep, that was it. Microphone. Check, check. Microphone. Microphone. Microphone probably got louder. My apologies if you're getting blown out now. Probably not. No one's here at the moment, but rip my portfolio. Get in my belly. I'm in a okay mood considering the amount of stress I'm in and how much money I'm losing. Sure, Meet Kevin's crushing it because he's shorting things right now. He's not buying, right? There's no way Meet Kevin's buying right now. Ding, 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 ding. Ugh. See you, Red. But JT probably won't even show up today. Why bother? He's just going to turn off the stock market for a month. I don't blame him. A lot of reasons, a lot of rhyme and reasons why this is happening. One is hedge funds are shorting software because they're overvalued. Some people are saying Claude bots crashing it because who's going to pay all these software subscriptions when you can just get a Claude bot? Dude, first of all, big companies aren't getting a Claude bot and just letting that shit run wild. There's too many security concerns. My Bitcoin short's doing pretty good. It was doing better, but it's trying to bounce. I'm tempted to add. And by tempted, actually, it's at a fib, so I want to watch it. I mentioned it would probably come down to this. I want to see if it rolls. If it rolls over, I'm adding. Hey, baby. Her conviction remains unchanged. Trezor trying to be funny with 69,420. That is just bad, low-hanging fruit. NASDAQ down 200. E-minis down 56. I guess we need good news tomorrow to save it. Or timber. I'm currently down on the year in the IRA to the tune of 5,300. It's trying to make a comeback. I'm low-key considering selling everything and just chilling. Not deleting the channel like Jason wants, but being down $6,000 for the year when I made $250,000 last year. I was up 100,000 this year. Now I'm down 7. Made $250,000. Like, you gotta know when to fold them sometimes. Am I being a little bitch? I don't know, guys. This is capitulation. When's it gonna stop? Isn't it just gonna be a dead cat bounce and we go further? I mean, we can check Twitter. Half of the people are going to be saying the bottom's in. The other half, like that No Limit guy, sold everything. He looks like a genius. No Limit and Ben Cohen scared me enough to trim. So thank you, guys. 8 to 27 cents. Kurt was here. I mean, this is pathetic. Bitcoin looks like it might be getting ready to roll over. I wonder if where's Dr. Payne? He said he was buying at 70,000. Did he? Or was he a little bitch? Put a 1 in the chat if you think he bought. Put a 2 in the chat if you think he bitched out like a little bitch. Oh, I said again later. I don't even know. Only one person's here. One non-talking person's here. No one's here on Rumble. No one's having fun this morning. Oh, speaking of no limit, I just left a private meeting with 3 UHNW individuals. It's worse than I thought. They're aggressively liquidating public equity to cover margin. Uh-oh. They believe the cycle, fake wealth. These valuations only exist to provide exit liquidity for the top 1%. Start a company, issue 1 billion shares, raise a seed round. You just create 1 billion inflated value to leverage up further. And just like that, monopoly money becomes spendable liquidity. Most people think that Fed is the source of inflation. Wrong. I kind of like what this guy's throwing down. Trillions in corporate debt will have to be refinanced. That's that. Okay, dude, how long is this shit? Do I trim more? I'm seriously considering unloading the clips. A rat-a-tat-tat. Black Sky's up. Ooh, Bitcoin's rallying. I'm gonna take this off. Take my money and run for now and reassess. I'm not liking it. I think it could roll over, but the Nasdaq's trying to rally. This might be the dead cat bounce we're looking for. I exited almost everything in my small account. I do have some Rocket Lab on. We're still positive on the small account. I'm in that area of, do I sell everything and I end up being a little bitch because I was wrong? Or do I sell everything and I was a genius? Or do I just hold it long term, because I think we're going to be fine. But there's a lot of smoke, bro, with how bad this is and how bad it's going to get. And I don't love it. The sentiment is terrible. Rocket Lab making a bit of a comeback. Yeah, this can just be a dead cat bounce, bros. What do you think? Jason in the house when it's over. Time to fall in love again when it's over. All the things that she used to say. How does that go? All the things. Let's see. All of her favorite TV shows have gone out the window. All of her. How does that go, man? All the things. I'm kind of mixing up different. Because they say there's two different two different verses of them. Say, I think I'm mixing the two, doing the last line of each one. Jim Carrey was trolling libs. Dude, F off with all this lib stuff and hardcore politics and gaslighting and whatnot, be violent and shit. Like, is Twitter just a cesspool of the extreme? Treasure chiming in on a lot of stuff. I started my career at Lehman. The bankruptcy and financial crisis kicked my butt. Ever since, I viewed tough times in markets as a chance to do the butt kicking. This is what opportunity. Is this happening because of Kevin Warsh? The market doesn't seem to think Warsh will cut as much as expected. Well, Evan, maybe the market expects him to cut as much as expected, and the market thinks that's a bad decision to overcut. Bow tides ready to burn the country down. All the things that she used to say. All the things that she used to do. How's Solana doing? Should have kept my short on. It's going back down. All the things that she used to say. Solana $90. Marty Party's probably balled up in a little corner, crying like a little bitch. All the things that she used to say. I don't see a poo-poo report. Is the channel hiding? I don't see a poo-poo report. Meet Kevin has gone out the window. All the things Meet Kevin said, all the stocks that Meet Kevin picked have gone out the window. All of his favorite TV shows. All of his top 11 stock picks have gone out the window. Bitcoin came down to the 50. No, that's silver. Silver and gold are getting destroyed. Silver down 104. It's going to roll over. This was a dead cat bounce. This is probably a short. Well, I don't know about silver. Let's see what silver loses this 50. It's a short. NASDAQ. Is it trying to go green? I'm about to go green, baby. Green for the year. Yeah, is this? NASDAQ's about to go green. You know what? Let's do it. I just went long the mini NASDAQ. I don't want to do it in the small account too. This could be a mistake. All of the favorite TV shows. I wish there was an easy way to change. There's not, bro. I need to call them or something and see what I'm doing wrong. All right, I got some NASDAQ longs on. My gut feeling was, the problem is my gut feeling was we opened down in reverse. but this can be a too quickly of a reverse and then a rollover. An open dead cat, then roll over. Trying to grind back my silver future losses. This is so these NASDAQ futures I'm trading, they're pretty small. It's only like $5 a tick or something. Not even that. I'm not sure. I think it's $5, bro. And there's 4 ticks to a point. 50 cents a tick. So you're talking $2 a point. There's 4 ticks to a point. 24,918.50. It moves around like 5 points, so you know. But I'm up like 5 points and I'm only up $10. So it's a nice little decent bit of leverage without being too crazy. I mean, you can add. I'm down like 15. You could be down a few $100 in no time, for sure. But a few $100 isn't gonna ruin my day like being down 1,800 in 5 seconds. You know what I'm saying? All the things that she used to say. Come on, baby. This is what I've been reduced to. Boring ass, like no one wants to be around today, bro. I don't blame him. We got a second viewer. Market's getting destroyed. Tom's channel's getting destroyed. Apparently, Kamala is going to run. Oh, put her name in that again. There is no chance she gets the nomination. I say that, but they used the same photo of her like 10 years ago. Doctored photo where she doesn't look as old. What is? The only reason she is a representative is because she looks good and has big bazingas, right? Dudes are like, fuck yeah. I mean, if I'm going to have to listen to this, listen to a bunch of politicians, at least give me that. With the yapping, bro. The yap. She's a yapper, bro. Right, Ricky? You wanna get in a good mood after getting hit by the yappers at work? Just turn her on. And you're like, give me them work yappers back. Velez in the house. How you doing, brother? Who's Les Grossman? I know who Hans Huber is. Oh, is that the bro from? He's the gambler that was really hot in the beginning and then just gets destroyed. Oh, Lex. Okay, that's from Tropic Thunder. Anthropic? Yeah, Anthropic made a pretty funny commercial making fun of um, Chat GBT. Are they going to play this at the Super Bowl? They're mocking Chat GBT ads, and basically, this dude's talking to Chat GBT how to get along with his mother, and he's like, get her all up on like fucking dating sites so that she can get points. Okay, that's a disgusting. Is this a joke? History is made in 1866 when Dontarius Tylenol Jackson, that has to be made up, not only stole the first black kid. Yeah, this is, man, there's some racist mofos on Twitter. How's Hims doing? Some rumors Hims is going to be doing some peptides. NAD Plus being one of them. I don't really think NAD Plus is considered a peptide. It's all just speculation. I can't spell peptide. It is not a peptide. I forget what the other one was. Gold making a little bit of a comeback. NASDAQ. I'm down I'm up a little. I'm basically break even. I'm down a little. Is this going to roll over? I don't know. Is this, we're in a, where we're going to be until we're not, period? Looking a little toppy again. No, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. The dead cat bounce over. Maybe. Should have kept the Bitcoin short on. Yeah, I'm getting wrecked right now, bro. Was this a stupid trade? Maybe. All the things that she used to say. It's not looking good. That was not a very big dead cat bounce. Let's see if the alpha report is out. Yeah. We're lost without that alpha report. I'm down 200 bucks on this trade and I'm infuriated. 6-pager? You know the drill. We have to wait for Dum Dum. Now I'm down 400 on this trade. All the things that she used to say. I'm going out the window. Oh, Bitcoin. Why didn't I leave that on? Do we throw that back on? Let's take a look. Not yet. Play options. Maybe play options to protect the futures. These little micro futures, bro, I'm not really like that upset that I'm down $500 across both accounts. And the big account, that's nothing. And the small account, I mean, I'm up for the year, so I just hate losing, you know. Was it a good trade, a bright trade? It was a shot. There was no pot odds. It was a 50-50 shot. Why trading futures are generally not a good idea unless you're hedging. And that wasn't hedging. And we're down 10 grand. This is not good. Yeah, I need to take these off. This shit's rolling over. I'm just gonna take them. I'm just gonna take the loss. I should short. I can do the big boy. I guess it's just working man's life. Peter in Peter in the house. I'm tempted to take more Rocket Lab off. I'm not liking this price action. Let's really dig in and make an informed decision. Support, resistance, maybe. What does Shardy B have to say? She's getting destroyed. 4 people, 4 likes. Hell yeah. Google confirmed that was yesterday. She's MIA. She's MU on fire. Bro, you're down so much on MU. More like F you. Trying to rebound. All the things that she used to say. Well, that is not working out like I want. All the things that she used to say. I'm out of Rocket Lab for now. Yep, good. As I should have shorted. Okay, Bitcoin's losing it. We're not. 69.1. I'm going to start. All the things. I'm going to put this back on. Right. I'm going to start one position. And if we lose 69, I'm going to add. I should have reversed this one. It is getting ugly. All the things that she used to say. I'm trimming, guys. I'm taking some losses. It is fine. Reassess. I bet. We're up on that short. Iron. They have earnings today. LDI. Ugh. LWLG. Sinew. SMR. I'm going to close that. Ricky in the house. Yeah, go all cash. I'm like pretty heavy cash now. I'm going to keep the Tesla on. I should probably sell it, but I'm not going to. Tesla's a core position. I don't have a whole lot on now. We're losing this. I'm going to add. Rejected. Oh. What the? Tesla dropping? Yeah. I mean, I should probably sell this. Yeah, so this is probably going to come down to here, which isn't too much further below. I don't know if it's worth it. Screw it. $350. I'm out of Tesla. Well, let's see what happens. I'm not. Tomorrow can be ugly. Can be good. Could be a mistake. But I don't think this shit's over. Live to fight another day, bro. Let's see how I'm going to see what my account balance is. It's going to be pretty close to a respectable number. Yeah. Don't hate that number. Yeah, that's the smartest, wisest thing you've said. I'm not getting any younger, so I can't afford to lose a pretty decent retirement account right now. You're gonna have to sell your ass, yeah. I mean, I would like to do that just to fucking get some enjoyment. Nice pounding. I could use a nice pounding right now. Hey, the Bitcoin short's working out. I really wish Dr. Payne was here. I want to see if he put a 1 in the chat if you think Dr. Payne bought here. Put a 2 in the chat if you think he bitched out. I'm just going to wait because he's a scared little bitch. As AMD goes, so does the market. He didn't buy. Yeah, I don't think so either. Unemployment, Challenger cut, risks are rising. Market follows Google today. Google must see buy the dip. Nick Evans bearish. The memory game is on for day 2 of the sell-off. Yeah, that got way too overpriced. One, you think you think Dr. Payne bitched out? He's a lot of talk. Market volatility. Did you buy the VIX? End phase. On buying the dip. If you're convinced there's no recession coming, these are glorious dips. Yeah, if you're convinced there's no recession coming, these are glorious dips. Is the recession coming? I don't know. Neither does he. At least he kind of admits that. Warning, these are not buy and expect up tomorrow or even buy and go up in 6 months. Yeah, you got that right. He bought some into it yesterday. He tried to catch a falling knife. Let's see how that's doing. I'm sure that one's up because he never misses. I guess technically he's up. Let's see what he paid for it. Yeah, he's up. He's up $4. Good for him. That guy's unbelievable. Saved your ass getting out of Rocket Lab? Maybe. Faldor in the house. Oh boy. Or ahoy. Ahoy, matey. Not talk like a pirate day. That shit's in September. Yeah, Rocket Lab's going down. I'll be looking to pick this back up, but I bet I got a fat cash balance now. Ooh, do I? Ooh, I got some powder dry. As the uncool kids say, keep some powder dry. The cool kids say, keep some dry powder. I got both. I got dry powder and powder dry, bitch. Tesla going down. When did I sell that at? I think like right around here. 393. Oh, how does daddy do it? I'm sitting here bragging that I've only lost 11,000 in the IRA. I could be down 20 right now. So that's my humble brag of the day. I told you. I don't know a lot, but one thing I did tell you. When it goes down, it can be wiped out quick. Velocity to the downside is brutal, and we are seeing it. There are people on rope watch, both in crypto and metals, because people bought FOMO. People bought them metals when gold was like 5,500 and silver was 120, and that shit is not looking good. And I told you that too. I told you that shit was way overpriced. Oh boy, no one wanted to listen to Tom. Everyone was listening to Faldor. It was going to 280. Come on, bro. I've been doing this. I know he has too, but he got a little FOMO going. He got a little of the Kool-Aid sipping. I've been there with Bitcoin. I've been there with Cardano, because people told me Cardano's going $10 guaranteed in 2020. Guess what? Didn't even hit 5. Oh, the next cycle, no, $10 is coded in. Bitch barely couldn't even make $1.50. Now I'm saying burn it to the ground, because I'm out. I need a fire sale, bro. Tesla 200, Rocket Lab $5. I last bought at 30. Yeah, good for you, buddy. You crushed it. You crushed the silver trade. You Kool-Aid sipped at the end, though. And I like metals. I like having metals in your portfolio, but I wasn't buying it. I like copper. I hear palladium's a good one. PayPal PE ratio screams buy now. A couple people I think Ricky wanted to buy that shit too. Nothing screams buy right now, bro. Unless you think there's no recession and this is, you're catching a falling knife. Right. Let the bears take it down. And then, are you sitting on a lot of cash right now, Jason? When did you sell everything? The NASDAQ down 360. Good thing I took that trade off. Bitcoin 68.4. I'm adding another, bro. I'm short a third of Bitcoin right now. Yeah, I'm waiting for the pain to end. Something. Yeah, there's some shit brewing, bro. When there's smoke, there's fire, and there is a lot of California fire smoke right now. When did you go all cash? Like yesterday, this week, last week? How comes I didn't get your alert in the Telegram? That was a alpha report, by the way. Aren't really a lot of alpha today. Yesterday, I trimmed a lot of Rocket Lab yesterday, and I trimmed a small account like you. Wish I would have trimmed a little bit earlier on like Tesla and stuff. Could have saved myself. I could have probably still be even or up for the year. Again, I'm not crying over spilt milk. I'm down 11,000, and I can continue to go down because I do have a little bit on, but it's small. I got some small stuff on, like there's 20,000 in iron. I'm not cutting that. 2,200 in LDI that's worth like $5,000, 15 grand in LDI. Those are whatevers. Those could go to zero and it would suck. Got this stupid city play on. I'm down like 40 Chipotle DoorDash deliveries. But we just wait. Maybe selling right. Maybe this is the bottom, bro. Maybe it is. If I see some, I'm not buying just because it turns around right now. I can't do it. Dead cat. Dead puma. Dead puma. Dead jaguar. I can't do it, cat. Dead cat. That's starting to hurt my throat. Best golf tourney of the year just started. No one's watching golf, bro. We're watching our money burn up in flames. Look at the VIX. Look at my dicks. Volatility at 21. That is pretty high. Did you go long volatility? I'm low key rooting for Bitcoin to just tank. I mean, if Dr. Payne hasn't bought yet, he is the biggest bitch in the channel. Coming in with all this big talk, Bitcoin's not going below this, and I'm loading the boat. Like that, come on, guys. I was pretty open about that not being what you should be doing. You should not be thinking about buying Bitcoin right now. It is, unless this time is different, you should not be thinking about buying Bitcoin till November in the fall. Somewhere around in this area, give or take 60 days. That's when you want to buy it. This looks, yeah. So 2021's the top, and it bottoms the November cycle theory. It bottoms a year later. And that's a pretty good one. Like all whatchamacallits get broken, but 2021 top, 2022 November bottom. This is what I'm betting on. 2017 December, within 30 days of the end of November. Bottom, December of 18, a year later. Do we go back one more? Fuck it. This was a weird cycle. When is it? 20, yeah, it would have been 2014. November 13 top. Is November, December of 14 the bottom? Oh, January. Oh. So it's off by a few days. Crypto's fucked. Oh, here's Big Dick Dr. Payne. Your ears must have been red. Did you buy? Did you buy? You said you were buying at 69 and it's not going. Thank you, Dr. Payne. You said it's not going. You did. Oh, we were all wrong. We all thought you were going to be a little bitch. But how much did you buy? Did you load the boat or did you just buy like $50? Increased your coins by 25%. You went all in. I think that was all right. So I think you'll be fine long term. I think short term, that was a huge mistake. Well, I mean, that's good, but my Bitcoin cost basis is around, I don't know, 20,000. I'm looking to buy between 30. Long term, I agree. Short term, I think you could have got it for way less, and it's way too early. I just covered the cycle, and unless this time is different, it's gonna bottom in the fall. So, you didn't want to wait? I mean, you gotta have a little patience, bro. Having patience is key. I'm heavy short Bitcoin right now. I'm short a third of a Bitcoin. And it's trying to catch a bid. But what's likely going to happen is it's going to maybe back test this fib and then roll over. Is my best guess. That happens, I might add. You're all in BTC. You voted. No, you didn't. I said one if he's a little bitch. You smashed one, bro. You thought he was the biggest little bitch in the history of the channel because you didn't want to be the biggest little bitch in the history of the channel. Long term, you'll be fine. Short term, you're going to look slightly less stupid than Michael Saylor. He was quite possibly the biggest Asperger's autistic person on the planet. Why is he smash buying in bull markets at the top? Why couldn't you be patient buying it? I'm delivering silver platters right now, bro. I told you to short it. Down $5,000 today. Your dementia is kicking in too, was being a bitch. Yeah, you might be right. Jason, is that right? Did you bet? You did a one. You thought he bought? I'm the only one that thought he was a little bitch. I don't mess with leverage. This is not really leverage. It's 1/10 of Bitcoin. So I'm short 3/10 of Bitcoin right now. It's leverage, but it's not leverage. You know what I mean? It's a little bit of leverage, but not really. How's that leverage when it's not even a full Bitcoin? Leverage is when it's more. 2x Bitcoin, 3x. This is 1/10. It's efficient use of capital, is what it is, quite frank. You didn't think he bought? I can't imagine pulling the trigger. Yeah. Jason and I have big fat gaping badges right now. This sucks because now I do want the market just to burn. I got out at 95K, so buying at 69 was easy. Yeah, I don't sell what I already own. I'm not paying taxes on that shit, dude. My Bitcoin is, my mindset hasn't changed. I'm accumulating Bitcoin, and that's it. I'll probably never use it to buy stuff unless it goes to like $10 million and I own 10 of them. I'll use it for leverage and, leverage to like take loans against and like owning a house, equity type shit. Or no, I'll just, if it goes to 10 million, I'll sell 1 million and buy 6 Optimus robots to lift me off the toilet. Chris in the house. How you doing, brother? Here's another. Yep, Bitcoin's rolling over. Chris was another Kool-Aid sipper that thought the bottom was in. No one want to listen to Papa Tom. I mean, I'm tempted to add, but I'm just going to leave it where we're at right now. 4 years until retirement. That'll be about the next top. There is a path where Bitcoin fails. I don't think it will, but if you're all in Bitcoin, you are at risk. I think it's small risk, but it's risk. Jason, does this kind of like it's somewhat bittersweet and some sucks because we're literally rooting for the stock market to just crash into the toilet. Like the stock market can't go low enough now. Thanks, Captain Obvious Fence Sitter. That's not, you're just trolling. We didn't listen. All us aid was it might fall, but I might be wrong. Okay, is that what I said? I don't think so. I shorted Bitcoin. So I was not saying, I said I could be wrong, but I said I'm bearish Bitcoin. I'll always say I might be wrong, but I said I was short Bitcoin. I gave you a prediction of where it's going by November, when it's going to bottom, and I shorted it. How's that fence sitting, you freaking douchebag? It's not my fault you can't understand the words coming out of my mouth. I increased my short today. How is that fence sitting? I sold everything. I could always be wrong. I sold 70% plus 80%, 90, 80, 85 of my IRA. I'm completely out of everything in my small account. Like, how could I be more clear? How? Jason's not confused. Is anyone else? Velez, you there? Are you confused? I think that's a good move. Thank you. You did the same? Jason, are you confused? Put a 1 in the chat if you're confused. Ricky, you don't have to answer. Put a 2 if you understand my position, where we're going, and if you understand the fact that I constantly say I could be wrong. So a 2 if you understand what I'm saying, a 1 if you're an idiot. You're always confused? Well, yeah, you probably wear a helmet to this day, right? You put a helmet on in your 30s and you still wear it? Sitting on cash for stock and index funds, waiting for the crash. I mean, the crash is in progress, bro. Chris, you're confused? You're confused on my position? Even though I just clearly laid it out, you're still confused on what I think? Rod Selim 7194 in the house. How you doing? Thank you for joining. How you doing, brother? Not Bitcoin, the stock market. You guys are seriously confused on my what I'm thinking, what I think's happening, and where I think we're going, and me constantly saying I could be wrong. I'm short Bitcoin. I told you yesterday Bitcoin's going to 40,000 in November. There could be a short rally. I shorted Bitcoin. I am actively short a third of a Bitcoin right now. Actively short. I just sold all my Tesla, all my Rocket Lab, all my ASTS, all my Fly. I don't understand how you could be so stupid. Ben Cohen, yeah. I'm not going to lie. Ben Cohen saying that a big dip's coming. Wade. I mean, when Benjamin Cohen is telling you the dip's coming, that's like the straw that got the cake. Because again, I mentioned yesterday, he's pretty good at analyzing markets. He looks like Sheldon and he's a smug son of a bitch. You don't articulate yourself very well. Or you ESL? What is ESL? That's that. I don't know what ESL is. Thank you, Dr. Payne. Dr. Payne's not confused, and that guy comes around once every 6 months. Thanks, small bus. Education. Small bus. I don't know what too many acronyms. Oh my goodness. Look at my Bitcoin short, just crushing it. Oh, yeah. I should have known that one. Yeah. English is my second language. My first language is retard. This is getting ugly. Anything's if I were to gamble on anything right now, any rally is going to be dead cat at this moment. Let's take a poll. I'll give you a poll. I can turn off the dude. I don't want to sit here and root for the market to go to zero. But now we're getting to the point when there's blood in the streets. I'm waiting for blood. How long will the bear market? It could last a while. The last major dip we had lasted a couple years. This will not be good for Trump. So he's going to probably have to try and do something. But it's not going to crash because a midterms thesis has gone out the window. I was wrong on that one. I mean, unless he cooks something up quick. The last big dip we had was 25% and you had to last 3 months. Prop up these markets. Before that, the big one, the big daddy, is what this feels more like at the moment. Well, I mean, it could very much feel like this right here. But I'm not expecting this to recover. I mean, we just had one kind of recently. I don't even remember this. I kind of do, I guess. 7%. That was in, oh yeah, those were the tariffs, the start of tariffs. There's been some small ones that recovered pretty quickly. So is this going to be V-shape? A big V-shape or a small V-shape? I don't know, dude. This one feels aggressive. 35% in 21. This was the end of the markets for everything. Like what's happening right now, Bitcoin and stocks. And that shit lasted a little over a year. About a year and a couple months. Here, these dips, Bitcoin wasn't affected that much. I don't think. February to April, I don't think Bitcoin was down, but it wasn't getting destroyed. Where was that? That was last February? Should have done a better job. Okay, so February, October of 25. Okay, October to February, November, October to no. Yeah, it went down. Crypto went down pretty hard then too. That was like wave one, top, double top. Wave one, double top, double top. This shit's coming to the 200 in my opinion, minimum. So this is the key level we got to watch. Is Meet Kevin talking about roughly the 578 handle? Let's see if Meet Kevin in the short-term future stops talking about whatever stupid numbers he's 617, 610. Let's see if he starts talking about the 578. No reason for these space stocks to be down. I had a great thesis and it was crushing it. And I also said that these are high risk stocks, high growth, high risk. And if the market rolls over, you're fucked. Jason, you remember me saying that at least a couple times. Please keep the chat honest. Jason, the VIX 22. So I loved the thesis and it was working. But I said if the market rolls over, we're effed in the bottom. And right now, the market is unwinding. And I sold. I can lead a horse to water, but I can't teach your dumbass to drink it. I appreciate being your favorite streamer. I just wish you understood me better. I wish you can understand the words coming out of my mouth. I don't, how can, help me to help you? How can I help you to understand? What, can I say things differently? They're different vernacular and then I can use. This is a rare position. I'm legit wanting the market to catch on fire. Jason, you remember me fence sitting? No, he's not answering, so he's probably packing a bowl. Getting ready to walk his dog around Hollywood. I've said a few times that if the market rolls over, we're done. The market's rolling over and I sold. Is selling right now premature? Maybe, but I don't like the price action. I do not like the cinnamon. I don't like the price action. I don't think we've hit full capitulation. I don't know if it's going to be short term. I don't know if the bottom's in. Everyone has an opinion. I have theses. My rocket thesis played out until it didn't. So I cut bait. I still love these plays long term. I sold my Tesla. I sold my Rocket Lab. My two, like that was 70% of my IRA was Rocket Lab and Tesla. Gone. I am a winner. I'm a winner. I am a winner. Now, Jason, you're gonna dogpile? Come on, guys. What am I like? Is this I'm trying to help you and all you do is tear me down. I don't know why I do this. Maybe I should delete the channel. Schadenfreude, you guys are over there laughing your little asses off, dogpiling on me. I hope you're happy. I hope you're satisfied. Told you golf is fun. What are you like Tourette'sing about, bro? Playing golf is amazing. Watching it, not so much. I love playing baseball. Don't like watching it. Love playing basketball. Don't like watching it. Don't love playing tackle football. Love watching it. I don't think I have anything on in the small account. Yep. Small accounts, 100% dry powder. The IRA is about 85% dry powder. What do you think where do you think my head's at, guys? I'm 100% dry powder in the small account, 85% dry powder in the IRA, and short 3/10 of Bitcoin. I'm bearish Bitcoin. I'm bearish the stock market. I'm dry powder. I'm short Bitcoin. Is anyone still confused? You probably like watching paint dry. I mean, that's what watching golf's like. Watching golf, watching the grass grow, and watching paint dry, all equivalent. One of the main reasons I can't stand watching sports is because of ads. If I ruled the world, how does it go? If I ruled the world, I'd have diamonds and pearls. Ricky should know, right? Olympics gonna be fun. The commercials, dude, are unbearable. I will say, I mentioned in the Discord, I seen someone with a little device called a Superbox S7. They run you about $350 at Walmart. That shit gets everything. Everything. Name a television show, current or past. It exists. You can find it. You can watch it. It's got a bunch of time shifted channels where you can watch what was on that day. Movies, television, all the major streamers. Northern Exposure, definitely. The bro that showed me his had like Quantum Leap favored, The Office favored. These are, you favorite them so you can watch them later. Brooklyn Nine-Nine. What else? Oh, I started watching Wonder Man. There's a good show, guys. I really liked it. I've only seen the first episode, but I really liked it. Starts off a little slow and a little confusing, but really good. I keep getting Bitcoin. Good. Dump a Rooney. Flush it. If I ruled the world. Six, seven. Do they do this? I don't even know. 6, 7. Idiot kids. Bitcoin trying to catch a bid. Is this the bottom? I don't know. It needs to back test 68 potentially. Maybe I should take it off and then add back here. Or I can just leave it on. I think ultimately it's going to go down, even if it back tests. Back tests and rolls over, I might add. Put on a futures trade. Bro, I have 3 futures trades on. I have 3 Bitcoin futures on. Like, what are you talking about? I put on a mini NASDAQ and got my face melted. What do you want from me? I'm not. Put the quarter in the cup. Micro silver is too freaking. Too much, bro. One time. Yeah, I'm not touching this shit, dude. I mean, I can trade it, I guess, in the IRA now. Not really doing anything right now. I just put that on without even really analyzing it. Like, if it would have filled, I could be up right now. I put a trade on. It didn't go through. Are you happy? Yellow everything in the NASDAQ futures. All right. If I would have let that fill, I could have made a quick buck and then delete the channel. I ruled the world. I don't know why that song got in my head, but it did. Things are trying to catch a bid. This could be a little bit of a dead cat. There is no reason for this market to turn around. Tomorrow we have jobs numbers. I don't really think this can save the market. Oh, wait, do we actually not have non-farm payroll? Oh, that's not till next week. So the JOLTS jobs came out today. Yeah, there's nothing tomorrow. It's next week. And if that's bad, yikes. And it's forecast pretty high compared to previous. Angler had like 30 views last time. Becker? Oh, Becker. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think crypto's much worth talking about unless you're short. When it's time to bounce, you know what to buy. MU, WDC. What's WDC? Western Digital? Ugh. I am not buying that. STX. Remember Stacks? Ugh. Seagate? Why are you buying hard drive companies, bro? Does Seagate make RAM? MU, sure. That one goes down a lot. Come out the 20th. One time. What are you talking about? Comes out the 20th. Oh, you did a prediction for GDP over 3 for 100 on what? Polyamorous market? I am freaking hungry. All right, Bitcoin's rolling over. I don't know. Someone kind of called this. In fact, drew some lines of what he thought could happen. And in fact, I'm kind of wrong. It's happening quicker than expected. This line exists, but I clearly said I don't think this is going to happen. I said I think one of these 3 things are going to happen. And technically, I'm wrong. I said it's going down. It is going down way. This is capitulation, bro. DraftKings prediction market. So you're just gambling. That's all you're doing, bro. Nothing wrong with that if you enjoy it. I don't really enjoy gambling. I gambled on some football towards the end of the year. Got my face melted. And I remember that gambling is too hard. Prediction markets are hard because you're betting against algorithms. It's hard to get edge. The algorithms have the edge, and the odds are already not good. I don't know. I see a bunch of dumb posts. So like, you can write a program and it buys a bunch of 99% winners because the market hasn't completely, not everyone has closed out their position and it already came in and you can get a few pennies. You could get stuck one time, like it was a winner and then they have to change it because of something or something. So I don't know. I usually don't pay attention to those tweets. Tesla getting good. I am rooting for Tesla. It's not getting destroyed. I sold it at 393, so I need it to go to 300, 200. This sucks that I'm rooting for the market to get waxed. What's gonna happen is the market's gonna be up 1,000 points tomorrow, and I'm gonna have to resist the urge buying back in. If I buy back in, it's a dead cat bounce. If I don't buy back in, it goes to all-time highs. Let's see what Elon tweets today. I don't know if I can make it another 11 minutes. I gotta pee. Sellers are getting exhausted. The sellers do not look exhausted. She has a ruptured ACL and is doing squats. How is Lindsey Vonn able to compete and do heavy activities on a ruptured? Is a ruptured ACL not that big a deal? Elon and Dogecoin. Are you loading the boat on Dogecoin? You keep bringing that up. She has a brace. Despite which includes bone bruising and meniscal damage, involves more predictable forward directed compared to okay, so she doesn't have to do a lot of heavy side to side. And this can be what does need to be done can be offloaded by boots, ski channel, etc., and a brace. And it increases their secondary injuries and shit. So she's going for it. She's not going to be in another Olympics. He just reached it. Yeah, his odds of hitting $1 trillion this year have gone up. That being said, you might want to bet against that if you think the market's going to go down. Bitcoin's trying to recover. I'm barely up on my trade. I'm going to leave that on for a little bit. It is trying to recover. It's probably going to come back here, and I'm going to be down for the day if that happens, I think. I think. I could put in a trailing stop loss. I'll probably reach $1 trillion with space. Yeah, I mean, depends. They might not do the SpaceX IPO. They might change it because if the market's really bad. I should have put a NASDAQ short on, guys. I would have. Oh, if I would have put a real NASDAQ short on, I'd be Big Dick Tom right now. Up several grand. Tesla's trying to rebound. I don't. This dead cat. You never listen? Yeah. Maybe we just take a break. See you guys in a month. I won't delete the channel. We'll come back end of February. See you March 1st. It's going to be a long couple days, guys. I am worn out, stressed out. I don't even want to do a freaking, my stress levels have been through the rough. What's your guesses in the chat? Damn, this does not look good. Now they are pulling metals. It's risk off across all assets. I agree. 124 over 78. No chance on that one. That would be a really good number. $121 over 92. I said you weren't going to get it because of the diastolic. Look at Peter freaking out on his $1.36. I told him to sell that. All right, good thing I didn't take my Bitcoin short off. Tesla's still trying to rebound. If I had to guess, this is probably where we're going to head the rest of the day, just around this. Maybe some rallies and then some dips. Probably be another down day tomorrow. Could be a relief rally tomorrow. Dead cat rally tomorrow. So I already took it. I always take that right before the stream. I like to be rock hard for the stream. If I ruled the world, have diamonds and pearls. If I ruled the world, I got a PEE. If I ruled the world, I got diamonds and pearls. We can go up or we could. I'm bearish. Or we could have a relief rally. That's what, if we rally, it's a relief. I don't think it's, let me be clear. I do not think this is over. And yes, I could be wrong, but crystal clear. I'm out. I'm sitting on my hands in cash, and I don't think it's over. How does Daddy do it is a fantastic question. I'm in cash. I'm short Bitcoin. I'm out. I don't think it's over. I could be wrong. I don't think any rallies are going to hold. I don't think it's time to buy the dip. I could be wrong. That is my thesis right now. I'm in cash. I'm waiting to buy the dip. I don't think it's over. I don't think any rallies will be sustained. I think there's more capitulation. I think the market's in a correction. I think it's in an unwind. I do not think it's over. I do not think it's over. I could be wrong. I can always be wrong. Anyone that doesn't tell you that they could be wrong is a charlatan.
It's Malakia, 100% Malakia. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. It's Malakia, 100%.
Are you trying to make fun of me as ESL? I ruled the world. Oh, you're laughing at Jason. You didn't understand what they were saying. Fake ass Mexican. If I ruled the world. I went to a party and ran in to meet Kevin. He just pulled up after a trip to 7-Eleven. I said, yo, man, what's up? And he said, not my portfolio. I watched your channel and that shit is amazing. Oh my goodness. Womp womp. I went to a party and ran in to meet Kevin. He just got back from a trip to 7-Eleven. He had the Bacardi. He was ready to party. He walked up to me and said, how does Daddy do it? Oh, yeah. Went to a party and ran in to meet Kevin. He just came back from a trip from 7-Eleven. He had the Bacardi. He was ready to party. I don't know. Bitcoin down 5,500. All right, boys and girls. This needs to be the opening song for the channel. Yeah. Where's what's his face from the Philippines? MJ? Man, Tesla trying to rally, bro. I don't want that. Rocket Lab. Things look like they're trying to catch a bottom, but I don't think it's going to sustain. NASDAQ down 350. E-minis down 90. That's a pretty big one. Gold futures down 6 grand. Gold down 104. Silver down 10. Bonds 115.11. Could be rate cut territory. AMD. Ooh, JT is probably not going to be around for a while. All right, boys and girls.